Dan, the major producer.
My name is Precious Idoko. I manage the human resources for NAMEL. You're welcome. I want to, on behalf of the NAMEL management, welcome everyone here present to this high-level stakeholders meeting.
For far too long, Africa and Nigeria have continuously to complain of high production costs in agriculture, poor yield per hectare, and the fact that we have more broken down tractors and various agricultural machineries than functional ones. Various stakeholders, including private sector, public and developmental partners, has made several efforts and intervention to address the above challenges. In all, and in the recent time, you will agree with me that the voice and action of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has been very loud and clear. While all this intervention has led to very significant changes in the narratives of our agriculture for better, buying by increasing access to funding, improve high-yield seed, fertilizers, and agrochemical, one critical challenge is still threatening and belittle the giant effort of the federal government, state, and the Central Bank of Nigeria, as it remains a nightmare to most investors, especially those in the primary production chain. And that is agricultural land development clearing, as these account for a large percentage of the obstacles to commercialize agriculture next to post-harvest. We at NAMEL has done this before and currently doing it again. Therefore, we wish to assure all of you that are sitting down here that we shall deploy all our wealth of experience, both locally and internationally, and lesson learned from similar land development projects in Central Africa, East Africa, and other parts of the country to fully bear in the P-AADS for the success of this program.
Then ensure the payment, of course, is made directly to the mechanization service providers. What it means is that mechanization service providers such as NAMEL, they are the key partners in this guideline, simply because it's all about land planning, land development, land and all of that.
The plowing here, we have 2 instances of plowing instead of 1. And the reason why we are recommending 2 is because this land are newly cleared land. So after clearing the land at the for the first time, you carry out 1 plowing operation, it might not be sufficient because the soil will not be properly compressed. So instances like this, for the first year, after the land clearing, you might need to carry out 2 plowing. But after that first year, things is not going to remain the same again.
I would say that contract signing might be slightly lower than what you get in the market, but they are more assuring. I've never sold my starch in the market.
The entire risk management framework under the P-AADS is about how all the players along the value chain come together and then we benefit from signage. For the service providers, for the processors, for the farmers who will cultivate, for the financial institution, and then in the end, the money comes back to the bank. I've heard people say this 1,001 times. Cassava has a mischievous, demonic, and mysterious 3 to 4 year cycle. Whether you like it or not. These are the kind of things you hear in Africa. And if you're not careful, they will convince you with it. So have you sat anybody down that tells you that to ask him, why? Is it like a big that comes again and again, like we read in literature in secondary school? Why does it happen? If you leave our farmers to practice what they have been doing from time immemorial, you are bound to fail.
As of today, in the current climate, what do you have to lose? I guess that's a question you ask yourself. If you, in your quiet moment and you process what has transpired, what's been going on, and you say to yourself, what exactly do you have to lose? Coming from where we're coming from, we didn't have this opportunity. Today we have this opportunity. Yes, we still need to tweak it a little bit. We still need to look into how do we actually make it work. You know, when I heard the lady talk about starch and all of that, yeah, starch is good, flour is good, garri is good. Ghana, go and see how much who is exporting garri. It's Ghana. If Nigeria brings one container of one bag of garri, you see different colors. It's like you go to Munene and you put this one thing, different color. But Ghana will send 53 containers of garri, organized market. We produce 71% of yams in the world. Ghana produces only 3.7%, but they support 70% of yam is abroad, in UK, in UN, EU, and America. When it comes to domestic finance, you have to consult because you need stakeholders. You have to work with these stakeholders because in the end of the day, you are intervening because there's market failure. But the market failure doesn't go on forever. Now, today, look at the CBN, look at how much it's doing. See how it has destroyed the myth around access to finance by having over 4 million farmers, subsistence farmers access money, 1 man per hectare, and then you have over 4 million hectares now being